Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we finally made our way to the Brazilian forest to try and recruit the help of the Dalish Elves. The Dalish Elves are, I think, the only faction we haven't recruited for our war yet, but they said they couldn't help us until we defeated the werewolf inside this forest, who has been attacking them. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and find the werewolf and put it down so that the elves can join our war effort. We were also given a different quest, a bit of a side quest by a talking tree who wants us to find an acorn. This acorn is apparently very important to him, so we're going to try and find that acorn at his request. I have stumbled my way into, it looks like a battle site. A couple of skeletons on the ground, not sure who these guys are or who they were fighting. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Rooms of warding are carved into the surface. I guess I could disturb the wards or leave it alone. Let's go ahead and disturb the wards. See what happens.
Why can't the dead stay on the ground where they belong?
We have awoken some dead soldiers, which is understandable. And we have re-killed the dead. And now we can actually loot them. And there's an elf down here. Hello, Anarin. Hey, Wynn, you've been looking for an elf named Anarin.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no?
Indeed I am.
Blight will not last forever. Why not look to him to shape the new circle? It is something both of you should think about.
I don't know, Anarin. We came a long way to find you. And I know we have werewolves that we need to slay, but we could stay a little bit longer if you wish it, Wynn.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Well, wasn't that a welcome surprise? We have Anarin's token. Maybe I can equip that on Wynn. Yep, and it's better than the apprentice's amulet she's wearing now. Not sure why she was wearing that. Yes, go ahead and have Anarin's token. A lot more resistance for you, Wynn. Alright, nice talking with you, Anarin. I'm sure that's a huge burden off Wynn's shoulders. Now, there's this crazy guy here, this hermit. Hello.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf, and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Are you the person who stole the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did, and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
I really just want the Grand Oak's acorn.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
But I'm a mage. I guess you want me to ask you a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You here, that talking tree there, it all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Okay, so, do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You can call me Mike, although that's not a question.
Uh-huh. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So, do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
I found some things lying around the forest, although I don't know if you'll be interested in that.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
How about... Ooh, I'm not gonna... The scarf. No, I don't think I'm gonna give you the scarf that's a memento from a dead woman.
Yes. Yes. What do you have?
How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about a book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that.
Well, I have the Grand Oak Acorn now, which is the plot item that I needed, so let's return quickly and give it back to the tree. Hello, Grand Oak, I have your acorn.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
I have the acorn that you seek. I'll give it to you, you lumbering freak.
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free.
We found the acorn for that tree. Now let's forever let it be, and continue onward, venture forth, make our way a bit more north. And now we can use this branch that he's given us to walk through this fog, right? The Grand Oak's branch allows us to pass through the barrier, and there's a werewolf waiting for us on the other side.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I cannot go anywhere. I'm going to try and resolve this peaceably with diplomacy, but I'll use force if I have to.
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
You call the Dalish treacherous, but you attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Okay, well, no way to talk this down, apparently. How about a giant inferno? How do you folks feel about that? Nope! Pray tell, there goes the white wolf. Alright, I cast this giant firestorm, they didn't even appreciate it. Fine. A couple more werewolves, you gonna be hostile as well?
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Okay, if you really don't want to talk, then fine.
Be on your guard. I think we're being watched.
We are now in the forest ruins. Okay. Ooh, looks like some tree roots have really... yeah, they've really dug in here, haven't they? And some hostile wolves, of course. Alright, fire will take you out. Didn't have to be this way, but you just insist on dying. Think I'm scared of loud noises? I'm not scared of loud noises.
Trap there.
Oh,
Watch out. Trap there.
okay.
Watch out. Trap there.
Wow, a lot of traps
Watch
in
out.
here.
Trap there.
Zevran has noticed a lot of traps, and he has decided to notify us one by one.
Watch out. Trap there.
We've got a dragon.
Get on it.
It says dragon, but it's as small as a drake, so we'll just take it out quick.
Let us end this.
Okay, we have taken out this very small dragon. A couple of corpses here. Knight's corpse. Looks like maybe a Templar, too.
Have you given any thought to what an errand said? There is wisdom in his words. You are a mage, and you could be what the Circle needs most.
If you really insist on having this conversation now, then sure. I am a Grey Warden, though.
But you never really left the Circle like an errand did. Your life as a Grey Warden has given you a chance to venture abroad, farther than many mages have been. You've seen the world, dealt with kings and lords, Templars and apostates. You've seen the good and bad of all of these. You could bring these experiences back to the Circle, improve it with what you know. It will take time, but it can be done. Slowly.
There is no doubt that the Circle would benefit from my presence, but I might not survive the Blight. That's a possibility we need to consider.
I will not live to see the Circle rebuilt and made stronger and more glorious. This will be a dream I take to my grave. It doesn't have to be a dream for you.
I'll think about it, Wynn. I'll definitely think about it. If I don't die. And if we actually make it out of here without being torn apart by werewolves, we should probably focus on the more immediate matter. Going deeper into these ruins, getting attacked by all sorts of monsters, but doing okay so far. Got some phylacteries down here. Someone practicing blood magic, maybe? A lot of things I could do here.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage, kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
It is warm. There is a soul within this stone. That much I can see.
It looks elven, all right. Considering that what I know of my ancestors, you could fit into a gem half that size, that's all I could really tell you.
So glad I brought you, Zevran. Alright, well, I guess I could touch the gem. Let's not break it open or try and open it right now. Let's just touch it. It's warm, and my mind is filled with visions, images of memories from a life not my own. The gem is alarmed when it senses my touch. It recoils in fear. I didn't realize a gem could. The presence in the gem is bewildered. Finally, it decides that you are indeed real and not a product of its fevered imagination. You get the sense of an elf, a mage, in glittering silver armor. Ooh. Oh, an elf mage, is it? But this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. How did you end up in this gem? The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem to escape its body. It was sure that someone would come to rescue it, but no one did. An arcane warrior. Ooh. What is an arcane warrior? An arcane warrior is an elven mage who channels their spirit into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. I could become an arcane warrior myself if I so choose. The presence asks only one thing from you, oblivion. It's tired of surviving, I guess. Okay, then I will take this gem and place it on the stone altar, which should destroy it. Do you wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? Yes, please give me the skills of the arcane warrior. He has given me the skills, I guess. And now it wants to be released from its eternal prison. And I could just say, nah. Now, let's go ahead and place the artifact on the stone altar. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. And it's gone. Good. I have been waiting for this Arcane Warrior specialty to be unlocked. I wasn't sure how to do it. Yes, I can become an Arcane Warrior, which gives me +1 dexterity and +5 attack. I'm not sure if I want to, but I think I'd like that more than Shapeshifter or Blood Mage. So yeah, let's go with Arcane Warrior. And it will give me the ability to use... Arcane Warriors can learn to use their magic score to satisfy their strength requirements, so I can equip higher level weapons and armor. Yes, so I don't have to put points into strength after all. Ooh, it actually looks like I can use... some interesting spells now. I can pretty much transfer all of my magic power into attack power is what it seems like. Not sure why I have blood magic. I definitely did not unlock any of that stuff. I did not become a blood mage. But apparently I've got some blood magic here somehow. Not sure how, but I do. Probably not going to use it. Probably not going to succumb to that temptation. Well, that was exciting. I'm finally an arcane warrior. I've been waiting for so long. Once I actually get the skills to put into those points, I'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Who are we fighting today? Who is... Okay. More skeletons.
I'll get on it.
Oh. The Gatekeeper. Hello, Gatekeeper werewolf. Not hostile? You want to talk like any of the other werewolves did not?
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
I have always been willing to parley. Let's parley.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
You are the ones who attacked me. How do I know I'm not walking into an ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier? Yes, that's a good question.
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Okay, go ahead and take me to this lady.
It wishes to speak to these creatures. What is the point? We've slaughtered our way this far. What's a bit further?
Easy now, Shale. It's never a weakness to avoid combat if we can help it. Some of us are mortal, even if you're not.
Fine. Arguing with that logic will just give me a headache, I swear.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
We might have to kill her. They would not be happy about that, though, I imagine. Yeah, I'm not intimidated by you. I'm about ready to cast a fireball and silence you all once and for all. It's not a wolf after all.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
I see. I'm glad we have this chance to talk. Although I must admit I was expecting another werewolf.
No, that I am not. If I could have revealed myself sooner, I would have.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
I see that. So, you're the leader of these werewolves, are you?
Those whom I have helped are very grateful for what I have done for them. I offer them guidance, but I do not command them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
I kind of got that impression when everybody else in that camp told me that he was older than time. Yeah, what do you know about him?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of our great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is.
So the Dalish leader misled us.
They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
I don't know if that explains why you ambushed the Dalish, though. Was that just for revenge?
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
Okay, I guess I can try and bring Zathrian here. We could all talk out in the open.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Well, that was a little difficult to follow. I think there are a couple of characters that I'm not familiar with. Sounds like there was some human that attacked the elves, and then the elves were angry about that, so they turned the human into a werewolf, and then the werewolf started biting people, and now there are a lot of werewolves, but they want to be free of that curse of being werewolves. So now I have to go try and find Zathrian, who cursed them in the first place. Oh, he's standing right here. That's convenient.
Ah, and here you are already.
Here you are. Surprised to see you.
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
I don't like this one. Can we not simply crush its head?
There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
Yeah, you mean you wanted to make sure I got that heart, right?
Just so. Did you?
I did not.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
'Cause I needed to get you. The lady won't summon Witherfang until you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
I had not put that together, no. I thought Witherfang was a male wolf.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
Aha. She said the curse first came from you.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Okay. I don't know. The werewolves seem pretty sentient, pretty calm. Some of them are angrier than others, but...
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
I don't know if I agree with that, but, will you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
You really do hate these guys. I'm surprised that you hate these particular werewolves since you cursed their ancestors and not them.
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are elven. You know what it is like to have injustice thrown in your face. Their crimes could not go unanswered.
But those crimes were committed centuries ago, and not by these wolves, I don't think.
I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be.
So you're gonna let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I guess. I don't know. Who's being punished now? The elves are. The elves of your clan are being punished.
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
If they truly are the bloodthirsty mongrels that you describe them as, then yes, I will. Unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Okay, this is turning out to be quite the diplomatic conundrum here. A lot of people here that want to talk, but aren't happy with each other.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
More secrets?
This is an old forest mortal, and I am its spirit, its heart. I was not summoned from across the Vale, but pulled from the trees, the rock and soil. I was bound to the body of the great wolf Witherfang, not possessed, like a Sylvan or the undead, but bound into one being. Such powerful magic, however, could not be accomplished without Zathrian's blood. The curse and his life are intertwined.
Oh good, blood magic.
Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
So, killing Zathrian would end the curse, is what you're saying?
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
Really not helping your case.
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
We're not done talking yet, hold on. I need you to end this curse, Zathrian.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
That's how it's gonna be then, huh? Oh good, he's summoning... okay. Summoning monsters from the Fade. Fine. Alright, let's finish off Zathrian. If he's not gonna help us, then we're just gonna finish him off. Down you go, Zathrian.
No, no more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
Oh, somebody please kill somebody.
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Would you really let your clan die for this? Yeah, think of your people.
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
And now you're going to sacrifice yourselves to break the curse. I'm glad we were able to reach what seems to be the best outcome. Zathrian has released his hateful spirit. Returns to the earth, as does Zathrian in a manner of speaking. And the wolves have returned to human.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe that worked. I thought for sure someone was going to have to die. I guess technically 2 people did die, but I guess it could have been a lot worse.
Compared to the beast inside that we had to fight every moment, this is just fine. It feels glorious.
Yeah, alright. Well, what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Let's make our way back to the Dalish clan now. They should be, should be easy to make our way out of here. Hopefully they'll join our war effort now that we've lifted the curse and saved their lives.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
You should know that he finally found peace.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
I'm happy to hear it. How long will it take for your people to be ready?
It will be some time. The curse leaves the hunters slowly, and they must regain their strength before they are ready to fight. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Okay. Let me just do a few more things in this Dalish camp, and then I guess we'll just move on.
You did it, outsider. You saved us from the ravages of the curse after all.
May the creators bless you, truly.
But Zathrian is lost to us, after all these centuries. He died heroically, I hope.
I wouldn't say heroically, but he did die nobly.
I would like a happy ending to his tale. He will be a role model for many Dalish children to come.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
I suppose you were delirious at the time, so yes, I was glad to help.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is the gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
That is not necessary. Please, I insist you keep it.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
It's easy to be generous when you're just loaded down with money. I've got over 1,000 gold. Well, I've got over 100 gold at this point. Well, okay, I have 52 gold. Still, I don't need your gem. That would just be a drop in the bucket. Hello, Athras.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do, actually.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
I am certain. She gave me her scarf.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
I'm just gonna tell him the truth. She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died, Athras, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. Then, it is over. I should be thankful, I think. At least she is at peace now. You have been most kind, my friend. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Goodbye. And one more item to take care of over here. Got some iron bark.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Yeah, give me a breastplate, sure.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long.
Faster than Wade's crafting, apparently.
And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
If it's light enough, I might actually be able to wear this one. Well, that is it, I think. We've got the elves, the dwarves, the nobles, and the mages on our side. So I think we're ready to head into battle. At least go to the Landsmeet. Let's stop by camp first. Before we return to Redcliffe Village, Redcliffe Castle, and deal with Arl Eamon, there is another Arl in Denerim I want to talk to, Arl Howe. I think I might have access to him now. And while I'm there, I also want to pick up the armor that Wade should have made for me from the Drake Scales, which might be good. I don't know. So that is what we will do next time. We will talk to some of the people in our camp. I've got a couple more gifts to hand out, and I think they might have a couple more things to say. Then I'll do a couple of really small, minor things, and yeah, we'll make our way to Denerim, and if there's nothing there, then we'll make our way to Redcliffe Castle and get this Landsmeet started. Which, yeah, that'll be interesting. Alistair is gonna be made king, I think. Well, we're gonna try and see if we can make that happen. But I suppose we'll save that for another day. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. Thank you for joining me.